Hi and welcome on my channel, and if you are watching my video, welcome on my video, so check my channel, and if you are on my channel, check my other videos. If you not know me, I'm Sacha, and on my new channel SachaThings I show you things I love. Quickly, it will be about nails, makeup, sometimes hair, sometimes some really different things. It's just the way the wind blows. So that's that. That's it. What am I going to do today? In this video, I will going to show you my version of the power of makeup. There are a lot of people who did this video, so I don't think I need to explain myself, but for the people who does not know, I am going to put makeup on half of my face, so at the end you can see really good the difference between with or without makeup, and so also the power of makeup. So then there is one more question, a few questions I need to ask you. I'm just new on YouTube and I really want to grow. So you can help me with that by liking my videos, subscribe on my channel, write some comments down below, because then YouTube will notice me, but there's something on the channel of her going on. So maybe it's worth the try to show this video to other people, and then I will grow. And last thing, please watch my video for a bit and not for 2 seconds, because if everybody watches just this bit of my video, YouTube will think my video sucks and he will never ever show me to somebody else, and then I won't grow. So please help me out, guys. Thanks already. So let's put some makeup on this face. So first step, I really need to quit saying so. I notice in my last videos and when I'm cutting it and adding it that I really say often so. So I really need to quit with that. So the first step I'm going to take is a primer. And I have a new one and I'm really excited to try it out, because my other one promised that my pores will be gone, and that wasn't the case. So I just bought a new one, and it's from Revolution Pore Blur. And so I hope it will blur my pores. So we're going to try it out. Oh, it's a bit wet in the beginning, but okay. Put it aside, and I will do my whole face because my day is long. And after this, I will put also makeup on the other side of my face, because otherwise I have one face with makeup, one face without makeup. One face. I don't have two faces. I have a lot more. No. One half of my face with makeup and one half without, so that would look a bit weird. So later on, I will do the other half also before I go outside. Then I use my color corrector from Morphe, and it's an orange one, and I really don't think it's orange, but okay, I won't argue with Morphe. I love it because it does what it needs to do. It will take dark areas away from your skin, and as you can see, I need that a lot. And oh no, not that side, only this side, Sacha. Oh, I really need to think about that, because I know normally I don't put on makeup for the half of my face, so I really need to remember, don't put it on the other side. So in with Beauty Blender, don't push it in your eye, because that's really weird, and blend it in, and blend it in. Oh, I really could do something about my brows now, I see. So maybe I do that later and cut that out. Probably. Then it's time for foundation. In this case, it's a foundation of Max Factor, and it's a 3-in-1, and I used this for years and years and years, and I did not even know that. So it's a primer, concealer, and foundation in one, and well, I don't think it's a really good primer, but okay, I really love the color, and I really love this because I always use this. And the color is a golden 75, and I really do know now that it's the wrong color. Normally I have bronze, I believe, but My powder is bronze, so that will fix it up. I like to put some on my hands before I put it on my beauty blender. And then we go in with the beauty blender and tap it into the face. And I really like to tap it also in my hairline, because later on you can clean your hairs, but then you have makeup just between the hairs, you know, otherwise you have a white line there, and I really do not like that. Don't forget ear, because otherwise I always think your ear is a little bit lighter than your face, and I always think that's seems a bit funny, like you forget your ear. Then we need a concealer under my eyes, and in this case it's from what? From Douglas, and Douglas is a store, and this is his own brand, and it's a water cream stick. And some people like to use the stick, but I like to use a pencil, so I'm going to put some on my pencil, on my brush. It's a brush. It's a brush, Sacha. People think you are nuts. Well, sometimes a little bit, but most of the time also. And again, in with the beauty blender. The beauty blender is such a handy tool. You can use it for almost everything on your face to prep it to be beautiful. How nice. So blend it out by tapping it in, and there we have it. And immediately we go on with the powder. It's a powder from also Max Factor. I love Max Factor, really. That's the makeup. I think it's not too expensive, but also a brand. So, and I really love it. I use it on my daily base every day. Not every day, but when I wear makeup, I use this makeup. Face Finity Line Compact Foundation 07 Bronze. You see, I use bronze. And it has its own little mirror inside, so I don't have to use my own one. How handy. And we put it in the face. Don't forget the ear. So I need to tell you something about this video. I'm really sorry that I don't put on something on YouTube last Sunday, but this video was planned for last Sunday, but everything went wrong, and the video crashed. Don't forget your jawline and a little bit into your neck, and then I do this to blur it a bit out, blur it out just like primer, to fade it a little bit out. So push on your face and draw on your neckline a little bit, not too much, but so then it's a little bit even. So my first video crashed while it was saving after editing, so I really don't know how I needed to fix that, so I need to throw it away and do it over. My second video, I forgot to put on record on the second half, so I was done and then I noticed it, and it was late in the evening, so I don't have the time to shoot again. So then the next day I tried it the third time, and then my battery died from my phone, where I shoot with. And so then I had a little bit nervous breakdown, so I just thought, well, I fix it next week. On with a little bit of contouring, and I do not need a lot of contouring because I already have a nice cheekbone, and otherwise you make it more boom, and I do not like it, but a little bit is always nice. And I have the Revolution Makeup London Revolution, and it's the Ultra Contour palette, and it also has our own mirror, so I love it. So I can use this. So I use the lightest color because otherwise it's too much, I think, and I put it on and under my cheekbone to help it a bit, to give me a bit of a shadow, not too much, because otherwise you have a face. And I really think that that's enough. Then we go straight on to the bronzer, because then we have a little bit extra color, and this one does not have a mirror, so that's a shame. I need to have my own one. It's also from Revolution, and it's the bronze palette. So we're going to put it softly around the forehead and make it into a rainbow motion to your temples, to the ear, and I love to take it a little bit farther down to my cheekbone and my chin, because I have a really strong line there, and if you put it on the line it will soften it out and gives you also a little bit of a brownish color. So and don't forget the hairline, because you can clean it up later with a bit of water, or a little bit of makeup remover, or a little bit of something else, and then you have clean hair and a nice colored hairline. Don't forget the ear, and don't forget the nose area. And of course we also want to have a little bit of healthy color in our face, so I will give a little bit of a blush, and I put it on my brush and I blow. And then, because you really need to be careful with blush, because in no time you will look like a clown. So I smile and put it there, and I twist it and I blow it, and just a little bit more, blow it off, and then on my cheek. So, and more I won't use. And for my highlight, I use a highlight out of the Aquarelle powder, and it's the thin line out of 4. So that's the one who shines the most, and that's the one I'm going to use today. Just around this corner, and I like to take it in a little bit of a triangle from here to there, from here to there. And after that, I use a small brush because the line in my case is small, and then I use a bigger brush to blend it out like this. And don't forget to put it on your nose. Onto the eye area. First I'm going to give my brow a little bit of a brush, and I pulled off the wrong side, so a little bit of a brush. And this is a brush and brow liner from Douglas also, and it's a dual tip eyebrow pencil. And first I'm going to use the brush tip, and I like to brush it upside and downsides, upwards and downwards, because I already have a natural corner in my eye. How lovely is that? So I don't need a lot of work for doing that. And I really love to make my eyebrow a little bit darker. Not that I really need that, but because I have already dark eyebrows, but I really love to make them a little bit darker because I like to make it a little bit longer. So, and also because I tattooed my own eyebrows, and that turns out to be a little bit bluish. So to cover that up, I use a little bit darker side. So here you see I will make my eyebrow a little bit longer. And if you want to know how you can, how you know where to end, you put your pencil against your nose, against your outer corner of your eye, and there you have the point you to stop. You see? So, and I really think that that's enough. Again, in with the brush to give it a more all-round color. You can blend it out a bit, and there you have it. See it? It's a little bit darker, but longer. And I like that so much. Then we go in with a eyeshadow base, and that's new for me because normally I just put on my eyeshadow, and I saw on videos from other people that it's really good, so I tried out. It's from Essence I Love Color Intensivity eyeshadow base. So let's try. So I put this on my eye and under my eyebrow, because this is the area I put on my eyeshadow. And I really do not know how much you need to use for this, so I'm just going to try it out. So I tried this out, I tried my primer out. It's also a testing video. So like this, I think. Blend it a little bit, because I do not know if you need to blend this at all, so I think maybe it's nice to blend it a little bit. And now I put it here, so I need to fix that with a little bit of bronzer later on. I cut it out. Alrighty then, we are ready to put some color on the eyes. And I thought for this video to put the makeup on my face that I will normally use on a daily basis. So I put a little bit more bronzer and contouring on my face now because that's nice for the video. But the eyes I really want to do like I am normally wear my makeup, and that's just not really bam, but nice enough to be nice. So it's also a Revolution Makeup Revolution London, and I love this case because I get it from a friend of mine. Thanks, Evelyn. I love you. And they are really my favorite colors. I show you. So earth color box. I love it. I love it. So here we go. I put in my outer corner a brown color of eyeshadow, and I put it into my eyelid, on the half of the eyelid, but not all the way. So just put it down and tap it in, and then tap it out to the eyebrow. And I like to take it slowly, so I take some powder again and pull it up. Of course, we need to blend this, so with a clean blending brush, I'm going to do circling motions. Just look, just be careful around your eyebrow because we did that earlier. Just to soften it out a bit. Then for the next color, I choose my golden one because that's the one I normally will use if I use this palette, and if I have my normal daily basic makeup look on. Long sentences are not my strongest point. English is not my strongest point, but long sentences in my English is also not my strongest point. So we put it on the eyelid, almost into the inner corner, but I really love to take a little bit of skin left there for a little bit of white. So, and also on my bone. So not, I don't stop on my eyelid, I just take it a little bit farther because I already have my shadow there because my eye is deep or my eye is hooded or something. I don't know if my eye is hooded. I know what hooded is almost, and I'm not sure if my eye is hooded because I have this bone sticking out. But normally people will make their shadow and I have them naturally. So I don't need to take care of a shadow there. So I really like to put extra color on it to pop it out a little bit extra or something. So into the nose, into the nose, into my nose. Then I learned that we need to take a sparkly white and put it in our inner corner to give it a boom. And I also like to start my inner corner down, my under inner corner with a little bit of white. So I start also, I put it a little bit farther down that I will take this also. And of course we blend this out. Then we go in with a little brush and I put the color on where I start with, so the brown, and I put it under my eye up to the sides. And now I'm doing this. I think I also use a little bit of gold, just because I can. Just because I can. Oh yes, I like that better. So forget the brown, we take gold. So you see, I have color, but it's not too banging for having a normal day, I think. So I know it's a lot, of course, but in my opinion, it's not bang. Okay, on to the next thing. So now I'm going to put a white eyeliner under my eye. And it's a little bit funny because I do not have a white eyeliner, so I use a face contour palette and it's almost up. So the colors, these colors I never use. So I use the white from this to put under my eye and I really think it works. So, and I believe that there are no rules with makeup and if it works, it works. So we put a white one under our eye instead of a black one because I understand that white will make your eye look bigger, more open. And I really want to look at my best today, so I am going to try this also. I'm going to try this also out. Oh, it's really a nice video for me. So, white. Then of course we have a black one on our eyelid and I have a new one and I also have it on my finger. I have a new one and it's a super fine eyeliner pen from Essence and I just want to try a pen because normally I have a dipper and so I thought let's have a shot. So I'm going to put it in my corner and under my corner a little bit, just a bit. And then under the white, so I make a sharp eye corner. And then we go into, I can't speak and do my eyeliner at once because I held my hand against to my chin, so I cannot speak very well. But I use it, I'm going up. I really like the pen because with a dipper you need to dip again and dip again and dip again, and with the pen you can just draw it in one time. So I really think I like a pen better than a dipper. So I try to put a line also a bit between my lashes. And I saw somebody do this underneath the lashes, but I'm scared of that, so I tried in another video, but I'm scared that I ruin my makeup now, so I just leave it like this. And then I draw a little wing. I hope it will work because I don't make a wing a lot, so here we go. So that's my wing, and maybe it's a little bit too thick underneath, but for a beginner wing maker, I think it's okay. It's not just awful, I believe. So then we're going to put a little line under the white one. But just a bit before the half of the eyelid, under eyelid. Okay, it don't look at all like I normally go out, but that's because really the whiteness and the way I put in my inner corner. Normally I don't do that, but I really do want to do a little bit extra to make the power of makeup more visible. So it's not bad, so I think I like it. Okay, now it's going to be difficult because we are on to our eyelashes, and normally I always forgot this because I do not wear a lot of eyelashes on a daily basis, and because I don't, and not before, for these videos I just started to buy them again, and I just have in the past I have some photo shoots, so I wear them, but I don't like to put them on, so I always have struggles for them. So I have a great tip of the day at the end of this video, so don't miss it. So first we're going to give our lashes a bit of a curl with a curly thing. I always think this is a bit scary because I don't want to mess up my eyeshadow, and I don't want to put this in my face under my eye on my blush, so I think it's a really heavy thing, you know. Then we go in with a bit of a eyeliner, and it's a Glossus Smoke Black from Maybelline. So it's an eyeliner, black one. So first we're going to put in some color. We put in some color. First of all, I'm going to do my under eyelashes, and I really do not want to put a lot on that, so I really tap slightly onto that. And of course, the upper ones. And why? So they don't, so you see so you can see them as good when you have fake lashes on, because fake lashes are really black and my eyelashes aren't, so they can see that underneath, so that's why we put some on our mascara on our eyelash before we put on a fake lash. Alright, now the real disaster can begin, because I always have a struggle with fake eyelashes. But I really hope it will work this time, and if it doesn't, I do it behind the camera and I cut it out, because then you don't hear me curse. Okay, we need to take a little bit of glue onto uh, the lash, and it tells us to do it thin. So then we need 30 seconds because the glue needs to dry a bit before you put it on. So we give it 30 seconds. So I believe that were 30 seconds. Just give it a blow to be sure. Alright, now we're going to put it on, and I don't know if you can see it because maybe I put my hand in front of my face, but I do not know how to do it differently, so forgive me already. Oh, it works in one time. It sits in the works. I am shocked. Normally I screw this up for 7 times, so it works in one time. Oh, how great. Good job, Sacha. Oh yes, I believe it's nice. And I always like to push up my own eyelashes against the fake ones so they stick a little bit on. How nice. Then we only need to put some color on the lips. So it is a dark red lipstick in a stick. So here we have it. Half of a face done. And I really want to say sorry that you don't see a lot on my face, but that's because I'm a natural beauty. No, I think it's nice, and I think you see the difference. On to the tip of the day. The tip of the day is a great one, I think, because I always have a struggle with my fake eyelashes, and here is the tip that will change your life. Just cut the fake eyelashes into pieces, so you can put on several corners the eyelash, and you have no difficulties by putting it on, and then it will be loose there, and then it came loose there, and if you put there it pops up there, and it's a struggle sometimes. So if you do not want to have any struggle of that, just cut them into 2 pieces and put them on separately. One thing I need to tell you before I go, and it's a bit important because the power of makeup can be really, really powerful. So don't drown in the power of makeup. Use makeup because you love to use makeup. You love the time you spend on yourself by putting on your makeup, and love to try out new looks with makeup, and love the feeling that makeup can give you. But never hide behind makeup, and never use makeup as a mask, because then you can drown in the power of makeup. But otherwise, have fun. So that was my version of the power of makeup. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I know I enjoyed making it. So again, please give me a thumbs up if you like this, subscribe my video channel, and give me a comment down below. And that's it. Bye.